Hello, sorry to keep you all waiting. I am going to be... Oh, first, hi there. How did I... Flubbing the intro already. I'm Mir, and I am so pleased to have you here. Today, I will be trying a few games out to see how my PC responds to them while streaming, assuming they load in the first place. I am also testing some new audio settings, so I will have to listen back on that unless someone pops in and can give me feedback. Okay, round 2. Are you gonna play nice? There we go. That wasn't so hard. Let's just get this on. Come on. There we go. As you can see, I am already a bit let's just say I'm getting a bit too close to the sun. Let's see how this does it. As you can see, I have been playing this for a little bit. But I'll be starting a new save to see how this goes.
Print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings.
And beyond my playing this plenty often since it came out, I have also played a lot of the original release back during the during its early access. Back during the time when there was a terraformer.
User death imminent. Proceed to adaptation.
But this is significantly more completed in its initial launch.
Synthesis. Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing. Congratulations. This hall is now your alternative. Scanning for necessary adaptation. Clear for work.
I wonder which setting deals with all the Z fighting. Let's just see how that goes. Running okay. Okay.
Barometric depth gauge activated.
And into the void.
A serious accident has occurred.
Don't worry about that. Oh, one sec. I forgot. I changed. Where is Gamma? That can be a bit darker.
Separated from the cicada.
Much better.
Must reach the surface and send a distress call.
You gotta let your spooky underwater game be spooky.
There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue.
That's usually best done when you're new, so unfortunately I won't be able to give too many shocked, scared, terrified reactions, but that's not the goal for this. We'll see more of that when we are in the, what is it, 1.1 I think they're calling it?
Trajectory error.
Oh,
Collision. Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters.
okay.
Stand by.
This definitely does not like this cutscene.
Thruster function restored. Brace for corrective reorientation. Collision. Collision. Obstructions detected. Increasing thrusters.
I wonder, is it my CPU? Because this game is very CPU intensive.
Wake up.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that.
StarNav does not recognize the sky.
I'll give this maybe 30 minutes to an hour
Titan class biosignature on the horizon.
to see how it goes.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
Control and let's see. T. Let's see how well I do on medium. That is definitely
Chance of survival.
a bit much. What was it? Actions, post-processing.
A prolonged search will require food and water. From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material. The portable locker can be hand-carried or attached to a hull point. Avoid workplace friction. Inform your co-workers before moving this. Oxygen.
get right out.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Okay.
Of all the equipment available to TSF frontiersmen, only this demilitarized switch axe is approved for colonial fabrication. In untrained hands, firearms are primarily used to harm other colonists, or the self.
Stuff here. And head right back out. See, quickest access to what I'm looking for is, I think, over here.
This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water. This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load.
Get some air. Then head back down.
Do not hesitate to use alien life forms for survival purposes, but always search for unexpected complexity.
And I think that will set me for the beginning. Need some quartz. And air.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome.
Let's see, I need acid rayon as well. Put some stuff together. Glass. Some fins. This, it is deceptively useful at the early game. And then get the acid rayon pouch.
Acid can be used to make basic chemical batteries.
Alright. Scanner.
Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a loop.
Just a moment. Volume is a bit low.
Motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
There we go. I think that's a bit
Noetic
better.
Advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
Okay. Oh, that's drop.
The rules are simple. Keep the perimeter sensors on alarm, no matter how many false positives you get, and do not go out alone. They are hunting us. We don't know why. Someone made a mistake a long time ago, and we have to live with it. The damn thing is, maybe it was one of us. Maybe they see us and say, look, it's that soft criminal, back from the dead again. Let's get the freak. And we don't even remember what we did.
A bit of an interesting line read there. Get some stuff to put in the locker. Because not having enough stuff very quickly creeps up on you. Drop this off at the life pod, and then I will go get to the welcome center. Yes, that's what it is. Drop. And drop. Here. Okay.
Colony structure located.
Right, I need a battery.
To the location of the main habitat.
I will just hop over back inside. Battery. And they can have my slightly used battery. Mm-hmm. Blueprint 1. Get some air. There's that poster. Other habitat builder.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes. But the added mass would sink your
All
life pod.
systems are
A
online.
standalone
Power
habitat is the
connected.
next step on your mission.
Just get these out of the way. I will be doing just the frame rate's definitely a bit choppy. Can I set it to show? Frame rate. Target 30. That's fine for now. What did I need? Need another battery.
Congratulations.
I need silver.
You've taken a major step towards zero debt today. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
You have a bit of a concerning sentiment there. But that is Altera. Take the secrets of immortality and use them to improve profits.
Field notes: Onder, not wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. The Protea virus infects.
Adapting alien enzymes to your
Yep.
stomach lining. You may now
Right, that
digest
has
freely.
not yet been added. The priority system for logs.
I can hear you. Sophie says you're a hallucination, just a virus, but I know you're listening. We're so hungry. There's food all around us, but it's poison. Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Where is the... there it is.
Limestone is formed by the death of coral. Each plateau in this region once housed tens of billions
That's,
of living things.
That's not how it was before. What is... Is it post? No. Effect? No. Textures? No. Is it the upscaling, I wonder? Let's see. No, I just have a bugged surface.
Look, anytime I say Nahima Journal Go, it starts recording. Then I print the important parts in quartz in case I get reset.
So, it's recording now?
Oh, yeah, I guess it is.
Are you embarrassed? Hey, Nahima's hanging out with me in an air pocket and she's milking the sponges.
Now I'm obviously
Scandalous.
embarrassed.
Why?
Because you seem to think sponges are mammals.
Because you've recorded permanent evidence you have a friend, or is it me specifically who's an embarrassment?
I have lots of friends. They worry about me if I don't show up. This sponge secretes an antibiotic for me because I feed it. People think solidarity is something for humans with full bellies. But they're wrong, Zip. Nature isn't just red in tooth and claw. There's more going on than a market of violence.
So come down and visit the hot caves with me. Display a little solidarity.
Dexterity upgraded. Tool quick access improved.
Timely input there.
scanners may distract attacking predators.
Here's Bloom. Put that back on. What is my next? I need the Wakemaker. I will need to visit the 2 habitats. Sonic Resonator, then the Tadpole. Just deposit all my stuff. Get that air tank. Get a flare, because those are very useful, actually. There. Very loud sounds. How long have I been going? Almost 30 minutes. Let's see, habitat is there. Habitat Alpha.
Contact. Abandoned colony structure partially disassembled. Wreck diving may lead to disorientation, asphyxiation, and print loss. Be sure you are prepared to die usefully.
Hmm.
30 seconds.
Zoom right up. And
You are being hunted.
no, you go play with that.
Compartment flooded. Echo analysis detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. This site is a mass grave.
Damn it. Okay. Black box, it's Tuba. I'm trapped by a marrow breach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather run out of air. Habitat's gone. Chap lost it. He blew up the beds. Some of us made it out with Ganzo. I'm sorry, Ganzo. I said I was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you.
I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I'll remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south to the cave where the crabs die. Do you understand? The cave where the crabs...
Here we are. There it is. That's what I'm looking for.
Contact. Primary habitat detected. It is silent.
If one of my species finds this message, you may be the very last human being in the universe. You get to write the last chapter of our story. I ask you to do the most human thing you can. Forget your debt. Forget Noah, forget Altera, forget Zazora and the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here, and that's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore.
Okay, yeah, my surfaces are just kind of bugged here.
Noah? Is there a fire? Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. I have a mouse trap, Noah, and I'll use it. Do not...
Stop.
Dr. Wu's log. Day 755. I think I've cracked it. Sophie and Anita are both right. The Protea virus causes Macefield syndrome, but only one kind of Protea virus. The Plume strain. Maybe it's tainting Anita's angel comb adaptations. I've tuned the sonic resonators to destroy the viral crystals grown by the Plume strain. We should test on the angel combs out west with those promising heat shock proteins. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a dietitian. Noah should have woken up a virologist.
Lead. What is it I need lead for again? Is it the Wake Maker? Oh, it's a sonic resonator. That's what it needs. That's what needs it. Okay, that one's fine. Okay. There is something in here.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Sophie, I've got to tell. Here I go. Oh, go again.
Take your time. Copper poisoning causes chorea and vocal tics.
Look. My feet move when I talk. I have moves.
Yeah, you do. You can finally dance. Oh, sweetie. Would it help to reprint?
After I report, the Jubilee group are messing
There we
with
go.
Sleep Bay 3.
Anything else?
Well, that means they're starving. They need biobeds to reprint. So much for the Jubilee.
They cut the cable from the Sleep Bay Noah to ours.
They don't want our Noah to reset them. Print older versions of them from the Sleep Bay records.
Would Noah do that?
Sure.
Which
Noah
way?
resets Zip. And everyone who
That
goes
way
Macefield. You know
is
that.
All of us
the
at once?
hangar.
I suspect that's what happened to the people who built Camp 1.
So all of this could happen again. Again.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded.
I think what I'm looking for is further out this way. Mm-hmm. Up. No. Come on. I will need some of these. I think just the one for now. Probably. That wouldn't hurt. I need the resonator for that. And that. I think there might be a fragment in here. Yep, there it is. Right, I do need to get some lead before I head back. Just one. Yeah. Just in case.
30 seconds.
Okay, that's Wuliang Hai, and that means I'm looking for this direction. Right, that is the current. That's the camp. And then this little gorge here is what leads to lead.
Contact. Altera Starship wreck detected.
There we go. Okay. Might as well do this first.
30 seconds.
Anything outside I can grab? No. No. And first fragment.
The Tadpole Sea-Space Mobility Pod plugs into a range of customizable hulls, from the Starfrog worksuit to the Scout Ray Seafoil. While the Tadpole is a valuable asset, 30 seconds. Folding is a good way to train up your conscientiousness and self-discipline.
Back down. Underneath. Fragment. Bioreactor. Anything else? Let's see, I think yep, there is the repair tool.
30 seconds.
It is 2. I'm gonna go make that wake maker. And what else? Right, I need the resonator. I could do with finding some more inventory space. Be very nice. Oh, there is that last bioreactor. There is the last tadpole. I think I need one more turbine. Up. I think I need to find beacon fragments as well, because that is very, very, very useful. Alright, I need to go into the cave after I look at that.
Let it spread so they could take over the steps. I don't know about that. But it hit us so fast. Did it really ride on the outside of our ships? Or do the spores just fly through space? We called it Karal, the curse. Not all of us spoke Mongolian, but we knew that word. It started with the carpets, Twarulga. Then monsters would grow. If you didn't have nanos, they would grow in you too. We had to leave everything. Now this, the virus that fills this ocean and fills our blood. We thought it was Kara at first, but it's not a bacterium. How can a virus cross between alien species? Nahida tries to explain it to me. I cannot understand how such a gifted young woman carries such anger. Or why she seeks me out.
Endurance Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded. The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Google record day 620. Sophie Boucher entering. Anita Gottschall and 5 others left Habitat in protest of my decision to end medical treatment for the sick. They call themselves the Jubilee. They are going to move back to Camp 1 for now. Anita claims her group can live in the open sea. She believes the planet is trying to give us what we need to survive through the angel combs. I insisted on giving them physicals. They are lucid and rational. They're worse off than the rest of us. I can't prove that they are leaving because of Macefield. I can't convince Anita that she is in the thrall of a virus that compels her to the tree like a rat whose parasites drive it into the cat's jaws. I asked Noah not to reset them when they die, but I suspect it will anyway. Everyone will blame me. Well, so be it. I must ask Nahima what will happen to the ecosystem if the Jubilee group eats everything. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn!
Your girl's trying to take on too much. Interesting psychological profile, I think they mention in one of the logs, in the tunnels leading to the hot area. I think it was. Very much a need for control, and a need for external reasons for things that go awry. Her mission, or rather her...
Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
The crabs. Her control over the crew is waning. And so she's latching on to Macefield as a sort of symbol of what that is. It is a big unknown that they don't have much way of understanding at the moment, so she is assigning a lot to what it can do, even if it's not necessarily capable of that.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded.
Google record day 585.
Here it
Consultation
is.
with chaplain psychiatrist Lucretia Kapoor about the state of the Noah. Lucretia, say hello.
Hello. Would it be appropriate to include Raster and Chap?
Before I ask our computer people to fix Noah, I need to know, what is wrong with it?
With it? Or with you?
What?
Has the Noah failed to perform its tasks? Or do you feel that it's asking too much of us?
I can't afford to have feelings about anyone's behavior. I'm acting on reports that the Noah is erratic.
Because if you allowed yourself to have feelings, you might disagree with the machine?
This is not why I asked you.
Of course it is. You use the Noah as a source of certainty in the face of terror. If the Noah can become delusional and mistaken, so can you. And it can.
The Noah can become delusional?
It has no fixed model of reality. It can entertain any madness imaginable, and many more you cannot imagine, as long as those delusions help it complete the mission.
So the Noah is insane, but only when it's useful?
Are we any different? Anita has invented an entire belief system to justify the Angel Comb adaptations. Because they are useful.
She's insane too. She's a puppet for the Macefield virus. I can't prove it, but I know it.
You see? You do have feelings.
Yeah, funny thing about perspective. Is that it's easy to forget that one's own perspective is not as absolute as one would be comfortable admitting most of the time. We are all operating on limited information and limited understanding. Her belief is that, or rather, because she has a responsibility to protect the crew, she believes she has their best interest in mind. And anyone that disagrees with her is therefore acting irrationally. The mission is her grounding point, and she's extending that out to the rest of the crew, regardless of how they might feel. Needless to say, it is not going well for her. Where is that last turbine? I also need beacons. Yeah, I still need one more. Over there. Need to put a beacon right here. And room. One, two, three. One. And then hunt for titanium.
30 seconds.
Alright, it's nighttime, so I won't have much luck with the solar panel. So I think my quicker option is to just go out looking for, what was it? The turbine, yes. I think that's big enough. Yeah. bit more. Titanium, titanium, titanium. And
30 seconds.
plenty of quartz. That is, yep. There we go. That's a few pieces.
Oxygen.
That looks like it will be a better size.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Not gonna get too fancy with it. Okay. Pick up titanium as I go. I'll need copper.
30 seconds.
Let's see. I think out west is some stuff. Actually, let's see. Where are turbines again? There might be one around the Angel Comb. And, I can't really recall. Oh, there's Beacon.
30 seconds.
Go back up. The Wakemaker fragment. A flare. And another flare. I think that's it. Go into the invisible air pocket. This leads, yeah, into the Angel Comb. I think turbines are all around the habitat area. I will have to go back. Don't get stung by the poison. Oh, not. What is the right term for contact, aerosolized contact poison stuff? Let's see, what is this? This is
30 seconds.
don't think it's the... yeah. That is that way. I think this might be either the edge or the crater. I think that needs the resonator to get into. Yeah.
You have entered a viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead. Use the sonic resonator to expunge bloom cankers and clear the infection. Biomass in this region is dominated by a single species of large jelly. Often a sign of ecological crisis.
There we go.
Nahima field notes go. Day 400. Bad news. I see signs of eutrophication. There are a lot of jellies here. They're feeding on decay. Somewhere in this ocean, everything is dying, and it's causing runaway growth here. Eutrophication. The jellies will poison the water, and this place will die too. This is how mass extinctions get started. I'll leave a copy of this log to mark the current edge of the jelly growth.
What is... Guy's not doing too good. Back to base.
30 seconds.
First, I need to go back to the life pod and get some stuff. Silver. Can't quite cure the bloom yet. I think I won't in this session. Once I get the base all squared away, that will be it for this game. And then, after this, what do I want to do? FF14 runs fine enough. I don't think I have any Monster Hunter games installed at the moment. And then stock up on silver, lead. Do I just... I will come back later. I'll need more silver, that's for sure.
Welcome aboard.
Turbine. I don't have enough copper. Might as well get the first one down. And put the transmitter down.
30 seconds.
Copper. Should be some over here, I think. Yep. Not a petrified person.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Power connected. All systems online.
And there we are. That will be it for Subnautica. I will step away for just a moment. You folks all get your stuff taken care of too. Hydrate, stretch, eat if you need to. Don't forget to blink. I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. I think I will get 14 going while I have Monster Hunter Rise installing. And once that does, we'll see how well it goes. I promise I'll be a bit less wild with my voices. Get OBS to capture. Team. There we go. Miss Deku there is back on. Right, and after this, Rise, then right, I said I would do a Cage 2 rando, didn't I? I will just get to that real quick. Oh, cute little stretches. How do I set the window? Clear blue, clear white, green, gray, pink, bit too bright. Clear blue. The threat of paucity. Right. That is not the game I am playing. There we go. Turn all this back on. Except performances. Don't worry, folks, that was on my end. But I'm doing remarkably not. Well, at least for the stream, it's not dropping any frames. The game itself, however, it's not doing too hot. Oh, there's another ossuary. Right, and I have the Aetherites to teleport with. I forgot about that. Yes, Claire, yes. The aura of power surrounding you is palpable. The glare begins to blind my thaumaturge's eye. Your lesson today will be taught by Kokobani. Go to him and hear from the chapter entitled The Threat of Paucity. Aha! So, Claire, you have come to learn at the foot of the third eldest brother, have you? I promise you, however, your education shall not be third-rate. Let us read from the second chapter, shall we? Are you settled? No last-moment trips to the privy? Very well. The threat of paucity. Ah, how magnificent the ruthless power we wield. Flame devours, ice entombs, and lightning courses through the stricken bodies of our foes. But oh, such desperation when the wellspring runs dry. Flame sputters out, ice melt into slush, and lightning sparks no longer. Know you this threat, and mind you the limits of your mortal vessel. A terrifying thought, isn't it? A thaumaturge who has exhausted her arcane reserves is not but a woman with a stick and a funny hat. For we mages, you may as well equate the etheric energy flowing through our veins with our very lifeblood. Should a battle find us lacking in this precious resource, we are as good as dead. Controlling the expenditure of your power requires an understanding of etheric balance. The scales can tip in one of two directions, astrally or umbrally. When your mind and spirit lean in an umbral direction, your thaumaturgy is affected by a state known as umbral ice. The potency of your spells is diminished, but they also require less energy to invoke. On the other hand, a thaumaturge in the astral fire state will find the potency of her incantations enhanced, but at a greater cost to etheric stamina. Now, with the concepts of etheric balance and efficient casting foremost in your mind, I bid you go forth and slay Adepts. Pray do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. How else could I have read that? Pray, do your best to stay alive. It reflects badly on me. It reflects badly on me when the mauled corpse of one of my pupils is returned to the ossuary. That voice isn't too bad. I forgot. I can teleport. Again. Let's pause. First stretch. Right, money is going to be a bit tight, so I should teleport responsibly. Go. And they should be just past here. I think. No, it's all the way over here. Oh, wait, no. Five more. Two more? Yeah. One, two. Easy. No, teleport. Oh. Aha! You arrived before me upright and breathing. Wonderful! It is so much simpler to pose questions to a student without having to resort to necromantic divination. Tell me, Claire, what action would you take if you found your thaumaturgical endurance exhausted in the midst of battle? Oh, I would flee, of course. Oh, most practical indeed. A discreet withdrawal to await the replenishment of your energies is a sound strategy. But should there be nowhere left to run, a vial of ether can be your stoutest ally. Ah, ether, the draught of the gods. We thaumaturgists, indeed any who practice the arts of the arcane manipulation, value this substance above all others. Thus, it was with unbridled fury that we received the most recent report of beastman activity. It seems an Amalja raiding party has attacked a caravan on the trade routes and made off with an entire crate of precious ether. The time has come for you to put your new knowledge to the test. Annihilate these Amalja bandits and retrieve the cargo of ether-filled vials. According to the report, their armored war transport was last spotted to the south of Drybone. And I believe Kokabuki has an additional request. While you're busy incinerating Amalja, be sure to collect some samples of their blood, assuming you can draw any from their smoking remains. Let's see. I think I will take... I don't think it has dry bone. Horizon. No. I don't even have Central unlocked. Oh. I'll be huffing it then. Oh, jog applies even outside of cities. That is very nice. I just noticed that. Get the chocobo key. I do not want to run again. I need to set inventory. What is inventory open all? There we go. Obtained items in the last open inventory slot. Get this objective, and then I will head to Drybone and get that chocobo quarter. Nope. Is that it? Yep. And head back up. And let us see. How long will it take to get back? 3 minutes. Okay. It is getting hot today. Especially important to hydrate. Here we are. Bring back OBS. There we go. And we take the Ethernet. Let's see. It's all early level. Do I detect the scent of ether? And I trust that stench is Amalja blood? Ooh, 10 vials, 20, 30. The sight of so much ether is just so very comforting. It's just so very comforting. What have we here, Kokobani? Is this the crate that was stolen? I see Claire's lessons have had the desired effect. I will assume the vile, viscous liquid you have there is beastman blood. Kokobusi should be pleased. Kokobuki, you left word for me to visit the ossuary. Have you finally decided to begin my training in thaumaturgy? Ah, Kokobusi, good of you to come. Claire here was kind enough to obtain a supply of Amalja blood for you. An alchemist acquaintance of mine explained how you had been using the substance in your research to create mana-amplifying elixir. Naturally, we are most interested in the result of such experiments. So you see, Busi, your work as an alchemist already puts you in a position to work alongside us. You needn't become a thaumaturge to be part of our family. That's right, Busi. Besides, the battlefield is a dangerous place, and our skills are not exactly suited to keeping others safe from harm. I see. This is but another attempt to dissuade me from pursuing my true calling. I do not want to cheer you on from the safety of my workbench. I want to fight at your side. Lucy, we cannot stand the thought of you being harmed. Pray, do not do anything foolish. Claire, if you are done here, I would speak with you further. As I mentioned before, Kokobusi is dangerously unsuited to the wielding of thaumaturgy. Even with the proper training, he would be unable to evoke the smallest flicker of flame. Were he to attempt to force the manifestation of power, the strain on his woefully inadequate etheric reserves would likely kill him. But I did not request your presence to discuss my brother's tragic circumstances. You have completed every trial set before you thus far. I believe you are sufficiently entrenched in the abyss of thaumaturgy that a sojourn to another guild will not unduly affect your studies. Within the walls of Uldai, you might visit the Pugilist Guild and train at the feet of Hamon Holyfist, or cross blades with First Sword Mila of the Gladiators Guild. Or, should you tire from the demands of battle, there are guilds that offer instruction in the trades of weaving, goldsmithing, and alchemy. I believe there is even a guild that teaches mining, of all things. I should hope, of course, that thaumaturgy remains your first and foremost obsession. Do not absent yourself for us for too long. Do not absent yourself from us for too long, Claire. What do I get? Hat. Armory unlocked. Okay. And in just a moment, I will hop over to Rise. Monster Rise, that is. Just put myself here. And, how far do I have to go? Well, actually, what does this give me? This give me pants. Okay. Okay. And I will be just a moment to make sure Rise hasn't lost my save. Can I get Steam to find it? Close Steam and then open it back up. See if that does it. Controller's ready to go. Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, well, I will just open it from the folder. Does that get Steam to hook on to it? Yes, it does. Okay. I should get rid of some of this stuff. Let's see if that does the trick. integrity. Oh, that was fast. Why are you having trouble? Okay. No, I do not want that. That should have not. Okay. Get the game. Assuming it loads. Oh. Okay. It has to recompile all the shaders again. Yay. What do I do now? I am going to take another break while this loads. Apologies, folks, but I need to stretch and not turn into a shrimp. Okay, I think it should be about there. Come on. Get the window. Why are you having trouble getting the game? Okay, come on. Get the game. Audio's coming through. Come on. Why are you being so... Just full screen do it. It's a good thing that this is a stress testing day. Does it have to do with... why? Okay, now it's not even getting audio. Specific window. Monster Hunter, why do you think paint is open? Okay. Close. Why are you being difficult? Don't be troublesome. Capture this thing right here. Come on. Come on. Why? Why? Pardon me. Okay, new idea. I'm going to go offline, come back once I have figured this out. And see you lovely folks. And in a bit.